Hi guys! Good morning.
We are back here at Waterworld. I promise it's day 2, even though we're wearing the exact same. We washed them.
Yeah, we take them off. We wash them in the wash.
Our clothes,
and then we wear them again.
So,
why? Well, here, look at this. See?
Yeah, Mom got contact cement.
Well, and this is
in latex.
Latex.
This is for sure contact cement because I
contact
saw it
cement and latex on my sleeve.
And then I got it on my shirt. I don't even know if I'm showing it.
Yep, you are.
So.
Yeah.
It's a different day. It's
different
day 2.
Same clothes, different day.
Again, we washed them.
We washed them. Yeah, and you'll be seeing these clothes again tomorrow.
And maybe again.
And maybe again.
And maybe
depending.
Again.
Yeah.
So I promise this is a different day. I don't know how else to prove it to you. But
well, it's rainy and cold outside. So the temperature is much cooler in here.
We have the garage door shut in here today because, for one, it's actually pretty well lit in here right now.
Yeah, well, it's better than the cloudy outside.
Yeah, and it's cold and windy outside. Yeah. And even though this place isn't heated or anything, it's definitely warmer than outside.
Agreed. So the goal is to start moving. And the first thing we have to do is to look at what we did yesterday.
Yeah.
Go backwards to go forwards. Because I know there's a couple of things we need to re-latex.
Yeah, now that it's some patches.
Yeah, and we got to make sure it's dry before we put the next thing on. Kind of like Jar Jar, but dry.
Dry.
Okay, so let's go see how Rexy's looking.
Let's have a look at it. Obviously from the side it looks like we've not done anything. But that's going to change today. This side is going to look like we've done a whole lot.
Another layer, and I need scissors to cut the strip that went past his body.
And then this whole patch over here, it looks pretty good.
I think I actually managed to get most of the body shape and most of the skin shape in it.
I would agree. It looks T-Rexy. So
yeah,
I think that we should climb up there at some point and check them to see if they're dry. But what are you wanting to do first today?
So today we're switching between these inexpensive. Well, that one has ink on it from yesterday. These inexpensive, what we call chip brushes, in this bag. Between that kind of brush and that kind of throwaway brush.
And those the nicer ones.
Yeah, well, maybe
they're somewhat.
They're like 35 cents a piece. These are like 60 cents a piece.
Oh, so those are cheaper.
Well, they're smaller too, but
these
we'll use on the smaller itty bitty cracks that just need to be refixed.
Yeah, not the giant.
Not patches. The gigantors.
Which I don't think we have any more big patches for this side other than the relay.
No more, because that was a. I fell asleep on the way home yesterday. It's an hour.
You did?
I did. It's an hour drive plus, and I could not keep my eyes open. But I have been stressing out about this. Full transparency, in my brain for weeks, because I haven't had my hands on it. I couldn't get going on it because the temperature's been too cold. You have to have. For this stuff to cure, ideally it needs to be above 50 degrees. Right now it's about 46.
Yeah, I think when I checked in the car it was 49 last.
So we're close to being able to start working on it this morning. It's partly why we delayed getting here about an hour later than what normally the team would get here. Normally you guys get here at 7. But we delayed it by an hour almost so that we could let the temperature kind of warm up outside.
Yeah.
Because there is no heat.
No
heat. No air conditioning in this building.
Yep.
Hence why his body has had so much trouble.
So Mom's gonna crawl up there. We're gonna check out his face. So we ran out of gloves yesterday, so we went and got more from Lowe's. And Dad was so excited. He's like, "You need to get the Venom Steel ones." So I'm opening them up. My dad loves these. This is not sponsored. But Corrosion X and Venom Steel gloves. If you guys want to sponsor us, or at least my dad. Yeah, we are open to it because we use you guys a lot. So. What is that?
Water?
Is it raining?
Or is that speakers? I don't know. Look out the door.
Wait a minute.
That could be speakers or could be.
Could they be doing water in the slide? Wait a dang minute. It's not raining.
Yeah, that could be the water, or it could be Dad's audio.
It's probably audio? Yeah. Because there ain't no water coming. I know he's working on the subwoofers, and they're rewiring the wires because they didn't like the wire setup that was available. Which, they're not vlogging that. I can guarantee you that right now. But there is some funny footage from our work the last few weeks that we might include in some of these vlogs. But yeah, we even found a giant, like that big black widow. Let's just say I slightly freaked out. Mom's begun patching that one again.
Yeah, just doing the touch-ups.
That one's a little thin right there, so.
Yeah. The nice part about the latex is it is pretty pliable until it dries out, so it'll help.
Yeah. See, if I ever want to know what it's like working with my mom, I'm up here on
I'm stuck up here. Whatever you say, I'm in trouble.
I'm not saying anything bad, I can promise. It's just funny because, like, we get ourselves into weird situations. So, like, right now, I'm on the top. Well, she's standing on the top rung, not the top. You can't tell because of the latex in the way, but she's safe. She's on a rung that's safe.
I'm good.
I'm holding her on because we don't like heights.
Neither one of us.
And I'm supposedly supposed to help her dip her brush, but she keeps doing it herself.
Well, actually, I need to step back down. I think the top's actually done already. How nice is that?
Oh, okay. Well,
Isn't
then I
that
guess
nice?
I'll climb down.
Toodaloo! Toodaloo! Or toodaloo. Robin Hood, Little John.
So, yeah.
Riding through the forest.
This is what it's like.
We sing Disney songs. We have good conversations.
Uh-huh.
We
And,
do weird things.
I guess I put latex on your
What'd you do?
phone stand.
Oh, good Lord.
Sorry,
That
it'll
thing
peel
will
off.
peel off.
It'll peel off once it's dried. So yeah, this is what it's like.
Just careful. I
What?
had Mexican food last night.
Oh, Mom. So did I, though.
It was Cinco de Mayo.
It was Cinco de
You
Mayo.
gotta have Mexican food on Cinco de Mayo.
Uh-huh.
Ohio.
So yeah. Also, I'm trying to figure out
Yeah.
how I'm going to climb up to the front of its face.
Well, I still think this ladder, we can stick it over the wall because it has that third leg thing.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna reach everything we need to reach.
Maybe.
And I'm really praying that he actually doesn't have that much cracking on his face because I don't want to have to worry about that.
Yeah, I'm hoping that, well, there's a certain point on his face that we're going to let small, tiny cracks just
exist.
because that's front and center, and I don't want to have to repaint the face.
Yeah, which is the focal point of
Like,
the yard.
that's the part people go, oh my gosh, that's
a
scary.
T-Rex. Yeah.
I don't want that.
All right, Sadie's doing the hand, getting Rexy's right hand repaired. Has to tuck that latex up in the cracks, so you need to pull the cracks open.
Yeah.
Get it in there, and then basically layer on enough latex across the wound once you've packed it in the wound to give it stability. Any philosophical thoughts, Sadie, while you're up there fixing?
Honestly, I'm just disappointed in the cracking that I see.
Well, it's age.
It is, but it's like,
Is that what you're going to say when I'm older? You're disappointed in the amount of cracking you see?
are you made out of foam and latex?
No. Well, currently, maybe, but not long term. Your face.
Some people, yeah, but definitely not you.
Yeah, okay. I appreciate that.
I don't have any philosophical thoughts.
You know, look what Sadie's
I
on.
really
Look
love the
what
position
Sadie's on. She's got
I
this.
really love the position.
And
I'm
she's
in.
working on top of the T-Rex. That's
My
right.
dad climbed up here because we were asking for his advice.
His
He
vice?
climbed up his advice. He climbs up here. He's like, "There's a crack
There's a what?
crack on the top of his head." And I'm like, "I don't want to clip." He's like, "No, you did that." He's like, "Well, you're gonna figure it out." So this is what I'm doing. One
She's
foot
got her
on
foot
someone's
here,
and I'm getting
and she's
crack.
getting a crack. Oh my goodness.
I'm not doing another layer
Yet.
yet. Anywho's,
So she's got his face touched up.
Here, do you want to see what I'm looking at?
Yeah.
For one,
You can show
here's
me.
my angle of mom. Look how cute she is.
Yeah, you're funny.
I'm gonna set my latex there.
Uh-huh.
I just done some patching on his face here. Look how cute his eye.
Done.
This is why Mom and I don't want to have to do the eyeballs, because Uncle Ed knows how to do those.
And this actually might be able to help me see if the crack is bigger than I thought. And it looks like I've got it all. Do you want me to come around and hold your ankle so you can go up the next level?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm confident and I'm comfortable right here.
I want to come up and have you hold my ankle.
Okay, you can do that.
Okay.
So yeah, I've done that patch there. That's the highest I'm going. And then I'm working on this one right here. It's a cross of his nose. His nose, little kitty nosy. He's getting a nose job, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hand you back down to Mom. But this is my perspective.
I want to
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. Okay, so then what I'm doing, see, Sadie's still working, is underneath. I'm gonna go underneath him. We're gonna go underneath. I've been patching his chin underneath. Because he had all sorts of holes. And I'm about to work on, see if I can even get this for you. Look what I have to work around. All this crazy. Anyway, I hope it's showing you, but his chin is all beat up. And then he had this huge chunk of holes, so I've got foam in there setting up with glue going on so I can put a patch over there. We're getting it. Right, Sadie?
Uh-huh.
Oh, and he needs dental work too. Like this hole on the front of him is a missing tooth, so I'm gonna have to patch the hole.
He's gonna get a golden crown.
He's not getting a golden crown, you goofball. Anyway, we're back at work. We took a little break and we're rejuvenated, but it is raining heavy outside. Cats and dogs. Dogs and cats. You can't even see her up there. Anyway.
Because I'm not. I'm a T-Rex.
She's a T-Rex. Right? She's a rawr.
I'm working in the T-Rex mouth right now.
You can actually see Sadie and Dad working.
Oh, yeah. There's Mom. I think you can see her, and our teeth that we're working on.
We're lack of teeth.
Yeah. But I thought it was funny, this angle of me working in here with his teeth. And then Maddie and Dad are actually in this same room, which I'll see if I can get a shot. Yeah, so they're over there working on some subwoofers right now. But Mom is down there. I'm working in here. So yeah, that is what I'm doing.
So yeah.
This is the YouTuber stuff, right? Mm-hmm. But it's funny because I have the latex balanced right here above Mom's head. So every time I need into it, I have to unscrew it. Get it did.
That foam piece lifted.
Whoa! You're pushing the latex around.
Sorry, how's that look?
Looks good. And then I have to reclose the latex so it doesn't dump on my mom's face.
You know.
Which wouldn't be preferred.
No.
Slightly funny in the moment, but horrible in the long run. Horrible in the long run. Horrible in the long run. Alrighty, guys. It is now
Whatever time it is.
11:36. Wow. Okay, I'm glad that it's only 11:36. We have about a little less than 2 hours until we need to leave today because Dad's got to pick up some stuff. And we are taking a break on the T-Rex. You can kind of see the progress back there.
He has a lot of ouchies.
Yes, he does. And I think this side is actually worse.
Yeah, we're a little shocked.
Yeah.
Because we thought the other side was the worst. We're like, oh, we'll do the hard part first.
No, we did the easy side first.
Technically, because we did that side first, and it was more logistically challenging, that was the hard part first.
Well,
because
okay.
we know what we're doing now.
I would agree
more.
with that. I think it's gonna be easier in the long run. It's just Mom and I are too scared to get on the top of the rung to see if there's anything on the top of his head that's a problem.
Yeah.
And Mom was feeling a little wheezy.
I'm a little high from the glue we're
from
using.
from the glue fumes.
So we're taking a break.
Yeah, so we're gonna take a break. It's also freezing.
Yesterday you promised me a walkthrough tour of this place, and I know
Yeah.
there's water in some of the troughs for where you ride, so we can't walk through all of it. But
Yeah, we could
maybe
go look
we
at
should
some
do
of
that
it.
because it's indoors, keeps us
Yeah.
out of the water,
Yeah.
and yet gets us away from the glue.
All right, so we're walking through the back way. We're working on the T-Rex right here, and here's the weird mannequin thing. And we're gonna go back here through this emergency exit zone to get over to the water ride. Here's Rexy. Here's his other angle.
He's looking so much better than yesterday.
Yeah,
honestly.
he does. He does, and I'm sure this side will be drying soon.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, we're gonna come through here, and here's the water ride. Woo! Yeah, we're walking backwards.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. That's pretty killer. Look, Rex. Rexy. Hi, baby.
He is cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great.
This guy is cute. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
And then there's a tiny dinosaur over here missing an eyeball. These guys are doofy.
I don't do eyeballs.
These guys are really doofy. No, like
Like a marble?
yeah, like it fell out. Yeah, you see right here? This one?
Yeah.
That eyeball is missing. It like fell into it. So it really just needs to be glued back in.
Get a cool marble eyeball.
Yeah. But yeah, there's the sea serpent, y'all. That's what we just walked underneath.
Yeah.
Isn't he cute?
It's cute. Wonder how fast the flow is when you're on the tube in here. It can't be like super fast like
Well,
roller
you
coaster
you
fast.
come down from this tunnel.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You
so
drop down
it
in
goes
here.
up this tunnel,
Mhm.
and it goes like that, and it shows dinosaur bones that you go underneath that glow in the dark that Dad's hoping to do black light on. And then you go into this bubbling pits room where you basically, because you come out.
Right here.
So this is supposed to be the ocean scene. So Dad says that it's supposed to be like water just blends in right here, and this wall is to keep the tubes going straight.
I see.
And they just installed this wall. They had to
Okay.
redo it. But
Cool.
yeah, I guess we're going through the puddle again.
Well, which other way would you prefer to go?
Through the puddle because the outside is
I
wet.
was gonna say. So which building is Dad currently working in?
I think B, because if they're still working on the sound system,
Where's
they're gonna.
that?
So I could
That's
show
that
you.
way?
Yeah. So we could. It's the next building down again.
Hey, you ready, Sadie?
No.
No.
Wait, Mom. Before you go far, we should take a picture. Look how cute.
We need to make it like our, what is it, the thing that,
The thumbnail.
yeah, so you gotta turn it so you get him in it, and then you get us, and we're like, no, make it like a face. See that? It's like this, like, wait, go down here.
I love that idea, Mom. I can't wait to see how that turned out.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
after
cool.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, he is cool. We did the most wet puddles. Don't. These guys are super doofy. That's true.
That one's a cute one. We could
Isn't
use
he?
that as
And there's the pterodactyl.
the pterodactyl.
The pterodactyl.
Would we be doing if we had a thing, be like.
Oh wait, we could like kiss the T-Rex. I don't know if that worked, but
No.
it was a cute idea.
It was a fun one.
This is the exit tunnel. Are you gonna be okay with the strobes?
Right now.
Okay.
I
This,
can always turn on my flashlight.
yeah.
When it compensates.
So this is the strobes. We installed a speaker here.
Nice.
There's a brown widow living in that one,
Nice. That's exciting.
right?
Yeah.
And then we installed a speaker here.
So this doesn't go to another building.
This is
goes
the
to the
exit.
out.
Yeah, this is where people can go out and get back in line.
Very good.
The speaker there.
Okay. Not another brown widow, black widow story.
No, I'll show you the whole.
Seems like every time we turn a corner, you're like, black, bug, here, spider there.
This one's really hard to get into because of the slope.
Yeah. Is that one of the ones you kept falling?
Yeah, well, I wore my slippery shoes that day.
Oh. Yeah, this is pretty steep.
Also, there's huge stink bugs too down here.
Yeah. They
Here, Mom.
actually stink. The water is starting to run a little bit, Sadie. I would say maybe that's
Maybe we should like just make sure we're not.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You see what I mean?
They did say if you notice that, to move. Come on, Mom. We gotta go. We gotta go. Cause you made me super scared.
Yeah.
Because they did.
Flowing.
They said if you start noticing a trickle, get out.
Yeah.
Mom stressed me out with that. Because the other day when they were actually turning on the water slide to wash it out and just see if it worked, the dude was like, now if you're in the pit and you see a little water running, move, get out. Because that means that they're going to be sending tons of water. So I don't know if they're actually doing it, but I don't know how heavy of a rain. Yeah, it was. It was definitely flowing down that one. And with how heavy of a rain it is, I guess it could be raining at the top and pouring water down. So I don't know. Probably being dramatic, but better safe than sorry. So we're going to take a thumbnail for yesterday's video. Because look how cute he is. Paintbrushes.
Just for the first vlog, if you think about it.
Woo!
Take a picture of us, like, painting him. Or
Yeah. Okay. We're going to do photo video like
We'll
this.
put this, like, really close to the camera so they look big.
Oh, I keep
You know
putting
what
it
I
over my face.
Not quite there. Like that.
Okay. Yeah. That scared me.
Well, good news.
We're out of the
You
pit.
survived.
I'm going to start putting latex on his face here and on his eyes and start working that way. When Mom gets back, she's going to finish doing some of her gluing and stuff like that. And then we're going to try to look at the top of his head. Both of us are a little nervous about it. So, we'll be able to do it. God will keep us safe. But we're both like, heights, yay. So, yeah, I'm going to start working. Okay, so I'm up here holding Mom's feet, making her comfortable. I finished covering those spots in latex on the T-Rex face and part of his neck. And Mom is working on checking these last few patches. We just watched a video of someone riding this ride to see how the T-Rex moves so that we can make sure we're patching it in a way that will actually be conducive to its movement and the overall health of it. It raises its head pretty high up and it moves its head side to side. But the jaw, as far as the mouth being open, that's about as far as the mouth actually opens. So Mom is currently doing latex repair. Oh, you're able to reach that.
No, I'm trying to.
She's doing good. She's working on the very top of the T-Rex, which we were concerned about reaching, which you probably heard earlier. And then we're going to go from there. We might glue tape those big cracks on the side here because we suspect that that's where the brunt of the weight is being supported as it moves side to side. So we're just trying to figure out what the best option might be. It might be the contact cement. It might be latex and fabric. We are leaning towards the contact cement and drywall tape just to give this reinforcement.
The mesh tape, yeah.
The mesh tape, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just because with it having to support and moving side to side and all that, it really needs to have strength given back to that part. This is not going to be as good as it was brand new, but it's going to be pretty darn close to it.
Yeah. Sadie is doing the final latex touches, the latex repairs. I can't even talk. Sadie is doing the final latex repairs. Woohoo! That we're aware of anyway. Right, Sadie?
Yeah, right? We're aware of.
Yeah. Getting it done. It's gonna be beautiful when it's over. But here, I'll back up so you guys can see what it is. You doing good, Sadie?
Yes.
It's cold, man.
It is cold.
It's pushing it on the temperature here. I think it's like 43 degrees out, which means this guy's gonna sit for 48 hours before we touch him with any paint. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it is raining like crazy here. All right, Sadie's backside. Sorry, guys, but this is progress, right, Sadie?
Yeah.
This is the way Mommy does the videoing for you. See, I'm having.
Thanks, Mom. It's probably really similar how I did it for you.
Yeah, right. Okay, she did it. He is all alone. How cool, huh?
Yeah. So we finished
Mother-daughter duo.
Woo! It's all patched.
There's a father-daughter duo running around this place somewhere doing other things, but
Yeah.
we get to say this is ours.
So he's all patched. All of the major issues and a lot of massive cracking that is annoying. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. We're on our journey to 500 subscribers.
That's right.
Be sure to keep an eye out because there's going to be at least 2 more day vlogs.
I don't know how many.
Maybe 1. I'm suspecting
there
that
will be
painting-
more. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming along with us, and look forward to seeing